Hello, hello. I'm Cindy Fisher. This is Todd Prater. You are here with us for the Black Belt Newscast, Black Belt News Network. This is September 22nd, and we have so many great stories out of the Black Belt to share with you today. We are live, so work with us here. And we have so many great things to share. We are proud to be live. Your only newscast that comes live from the Black Belt.
That's right.
Our first story, let's dig in.
Do it.
GWC Homes, which is part of the Selma Housing Authority, has received a grant for $500,000 to revitalize and make plans. There's a comprehensive plan that will decide how they're going to look. So it's the 20 acres that they're on right now for the housing development, but it's also going to include, I love this part of the video. Well, I thought that it showed the homes part very well, but that is from Christmas when the Grinch brings presents. So I love that part.
We're getting close to that time, so that's appropriate.
Sure. But GWC, it's $500,000, and the grant is a USDA grant that will help them decide what will happen within their 20 acres and 100 acres around it. That includes the schools and even downtown, hoping that it will add to, there's the Grinch again, that it will add to the economic development and catalyst. And with what they decide over this 2-year comprehensive plan, they will put in for a $50 million rebuilding plan implementation grant. And that's the biggie. I talked to Kennard Randolph, who is the CEO, executive director for Selma Housing Authority. And it is so exciting that they had applied for this the year before and didn't get it. So this year, they included the history of what's so important about GWC, which, was a starting point for the march.
Right, exactly.
Marches, for protests for equal voting rights, but then also included the damage that came to our town from the January 12th tornado. Yeah. So it really made it very compelling to be chosen. We were the smallest town of the 14 that were selected. So out of the 28 that applied, this is a big deal that we got this. So really excited. It's going to have include some input, community input meetings. So they will ask stakeholders how they feel about it, what they would like to see. It's going to be really exciting.
Yeah, that's excellent.
Now let's talk about Demopolis. Demopolis Chamber has a new director. Tell us about that.
They have a brand new director at the Demopolis Area Chamber of Commerce, and her name is Monica King. And we went over and had a chance to sit down with Monica and talk to her. I had a wonderful conversation and got to learn who she is, where she's from, and learn some of her plans for the chamber and for commerce and activities in Demopolis. She's taking the ball and running with the events that are already there, like Christmas on the River. That's her assistant. We met both of them. We've got a story on the way on Black Belt News Network that'll let you learn all about your new chamber director in Demopolis and folks in the rest of the Black Belt who are interested. So that's coming up soon on blackbeltnewsnetwork.com. Be watching for that.
Yeah, I'm excited to talk to her. We are members of the Demopolis Chamber, Black Belt News Network, and Kingfisher Media, which is our parent company. So we're excited to see what she's got going on. Let's stay in Demopolis for our next topic.
Yeah.
Which won't turn on for me. The Demopolis School Foundation turns 30. One thing that I thought was really fun, I heard about this at the Rotary Club meeting for Demopolis Rotary Club. I went to their meeting on Wednesday. I am president-elect for the club here in Selma. And so I attended to see my friends at the Demopolis Chamber.
Congratulations. I did not know that yet. Congratulations.
Thank you. It's work, but we really love what we do for the community. And here's Margaret Ann Gilchrist, who's the director of the foundation, with Sean Parker, who's the president of the Rotary Club. And the foundation gives grants to teachers that apply in the spring for projects that are above and beyond what the general fund is going to pay for. And so each year they've given over the 30 years, they've given $1.5 million in grants, which is pretty amazing. And last year they gave $50,000 to about 20 projects. So it just shows how awesome that is, that they do a lot of fundraisers. That's how they come up with the money in order to give to the classrooms. And Demopolis, is a public school district. So this is part of adding to that public school district needs, which we have multiple types of schools in Dallas County and a lot, Wilcox County and other county. Lowndes County still has private schools, but Demopolis does not. So that's kind of
right. Excellent.
Let's go back to Dallas County for a second and talk about the United Way. They actually got hit by the tornado on January 12th, and they've got a new plan for their office. What's going on with that?
Well, actually, like you said, they did get severe damage during the January 12th tornado, and they have been working to rebuild. There's pictures of it about a week after the tornado, maybe just a few days, where they had made do best they could. They've been working on it since then, and now Jeff Cochran has said that he is going to, or he is actually in the rebuilding process, planned for room for volunteers who are coming in and helping with the long-term recovery group, volunteers who are coming from other places other than Selma, and helping to continue the rebuilding process, because we've come a long way, but there's still a long way to go, and he's just helping make room for those folks that are coming to help that process.
It's so interesting to see how folks are rebuilding. I mean, it is,
and of course they're still in the same place, and you can still go to their website to donate and find out any information. That is SelmaUnitedWay.org. SelmaUnitedWay.org.
So let's stay in Selma and talk maybe a little bit more about the tornado and rebuild. New Live Oak Cemetery cleanup. There's a cleanup day on Sunday.
That's right. It's this Sunday. It's from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. this Sunday, the 24th. It'll be Community Cleanup Day at Live Oak. There's some of the work that they've been doing, restoring some of the damaged equipment that they use and whatnot. And, of course, part of the cleanup is not only restoring the stones, but cleaning them and brushing off all the brush and clippings. And there's a before and after of that particular grave site. They're also cleaning out some of the underbrush, and they're asking for volunteers to come help. I talked to Doug Buster, who is head of the Cemetery Preservation Group. He said, whatever you can help us, however long you can help us between 10 and 3 Sunday, they're going to take whatever they can get. They're looking for folks who have plots out there already and maybe have loved ones buried that they want to clean those plots. They're also looking for volunteers just to come do some general work and help out as much as they can. And it could be 2 hours. It could be the whole run of the cleanup, whatever you can give.
Wow. So much debris. It's been a really long cleanup process for there. Yeah. And they only reopened at Mother's Day. It took them several months. Yeah. So let's return to Demopolis again. Yay. Yeah. This sounds like so much fun. Bark in the Park. How did that go, Todd?
Oh my gosh. While I was over there interviewing Ms. King, we had opportunity to go to Bark in the Park. And lo and behold, Ms. Ray Darcy, who heads up the Demopolis Main Street, asked me to judge. It was so much fun. But I'm going to tell you, I have judged food contests before, cooking contests, whatnot. And that is way easier than judging a dog contest, because I love dogs so much. That's your winners. In the middle is Titus, number 1. Penny's on the left. She is number 2. And that's Bear, number 3, the Husky. And I'm going to tell you, it was so much fun. Everybody had a great time. Families were out there with their pets. There was food. There was music. And this was the second annual. So we're looking forward to next year.
Oh, yes. I'm coming for the third. I have had a bad cold this week, and so I was sniffly and snotty yesterday and did not get to the Bark in the Park as I planned. But I want to.
You'd be sneezing in the trees, then, wouldn't you?
I could have sneezed in the trees, the Bark in the Park. But I am bringing Toby, my Shih Tzu poodle, next year. He does not behave at all, but he's so cute and friendly that I think he'll overtake all of his faults.
Yeah, he is such a cute little cuddle bug. I'm gonna bring one or both of mine next year too. That'll be fun.
Oh,
We'll bring
yeah.
the whole family out, and let them have fun.
Well, there's
You know.
so much fun things to do in the Black Belt, y'all.
And
It's like the best part. And so visit blackbeltnewsnetwork.com to see more stories just like this one. And if you've got news to share with us, send it to us. News@blackbeltnewsnetwork.com. We are always looking for great stories, whether you write them or just send us the information and the photos and the videos. Your videos can make this newscast.
Sure.
And we couldn't do this newscast if it wasn't for our sponsors. Thank you. Thank you to Randall Miller. Thank you, Randall Miller Funeral and Crematory Service. And we are on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok every single day. This is the best way to know what's going on in your community. Follow us at Black Belt News Network. And that way you can be in the know just like everybody else with what we're doing here at blackbeltnewsnetwork.com. I'm telling you, this only works because the community works with us. We are connecting the community here in the Black Belt in our 6 counties and hopefully further than that in the next few years.
Amen.
I'm Cindy Fisher.
I'm Todd Prater.
And we will see you guys next week.
Next week. Have a good one.